And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Hold it ready.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Let's go now.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Gravity Lions. 19.
On the counter, it's Taylor. Taking it right down Broadway. Jonathan Taylor. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
in motion, the tight end Kelsey.
at the 11-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about the calmness of how he played the ball here? No panic in his eyes. His eyes were arrived. Tracked him from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. And that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Richardson working from the gun.
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And he takes it in for a Colts score.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall.
And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 8-yard line.
15.
Now Mahomes. Complete. Smith has it. And he's out right at the 25. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
1st down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something established and get things moving.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Look at this core defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
Now it's Mahomes again. It got his man complete. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. And even 60 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Colts 9-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jeff Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Colts 14, Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game, and on the other side of the field.
Here we go.
This is 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Richardson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The Colts at 9-1 on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard. Now they'll audible to something else. Richardson out of the shotgun. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. And that's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Richardson going on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. Dances by him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And Richardson back to throw it. He'll drop this down to Taylor. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On third down, here's Richardson. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. It's Joshua Williams with a pick, and the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That one's on the former Patriot, Joe Tooney. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Mahomes to throw on second down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
4 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
On first down, Mahomes. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
There's the stiff arm. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yellow.
Once more, it's Pacheco.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Butker's kick here is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And it's straight, it's Pacheco.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And the Colts are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Colts take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Now this taken in by Downs. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Richardson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. LaVisca Chenault there to make the grab. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And just shutting him off there. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going.
It's caught inside the 25. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I know guys who design defenses, they try to prepare for everything, but you ignore the guy who plays tight end at your own peril.
Yeah, and he's like having another wide receiver out there sometimes, right?
Exactly right, because there's such a matchup nightmare, and they're hybrid guys. Are they receivers? Are they big guys that block? How about the one we just saw there? Catch it and go. Run after catch. all the way into the end zone.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. In motion left is Davis.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Play action. Now Richardson.
And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Again, it's Pacheco. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped, surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. Mahomes now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 14. A gain of 22.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throw left side, complete to Tony.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 45 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game.
Harrison Butker at kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Off play action. Richardson. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll get this to about the 38. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Hurt. Dragon 60. Ready.
Richardson. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's good for a Colts.
This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Down to about the 22 here.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Check. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Richardson to throw it. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
On third down, here's Taylor. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Now Richardson. This will be caught at about the 6. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Here's second and a yard. Running straight ahead, Taylor. He takes it across for a touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's second down. Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
43, 15. Hey, rip list. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
First down, Kansas City.
Here's first down. Mahomes will throw. And this is taken in at the 5. Now there's the timeout signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Final try from Mahomes. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. And it's a goal line stand on the final play. Well, this fan base on the losing side.